Picked off by Adebayo.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
Ball outside.
Oh, they've got their eyes on him, calling the foul right away.
Pass to Marshall. Back to Ivy. Now here's Adebayo. Williams grabs the board. And it's Jones with the ball for the Wizards. They're a team with momentum in the midst of an 8-game winning streak.
You can feel the energy in the air around this team. They know they are on a roll, and they are committed to keeping it going as long as they can.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. Jones hits them both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
And here's Ivy. And he's been a big part of their offense, averaging more than 18 points a game. Perfection with the jumper from the elbow.
I love it. I mean, great ball movement by Ivy.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Ball outside. Williams with the screen. Ball passes to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Pass to Morgan. Puts up a three. It's rebounded by Washington.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough three.
And here's Jones. There's a screen. Driving to the basket. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. The Nets have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Here's Ivy. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it.
And just active inside. Ivy's a guard who's more at home around the hoop, not the three-point line.
Now a timeout called by Washington. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Tries it from 19. And the shot is good off the backboard.
On offense, Ball is a catalyst. He knows how to move things around and give people quality shots.
James, no good.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Pass to Jones. The offensive rebound. Yep, count it. Williams has gotten his second bucket on the night.
And right away, he's going to work on the boards, just fighting for every rebound.
A really good start for him overall. He's already having a big impact on this game.
Here's Marshall. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Yeah, what a dish right there. I mean, Ivy anticipated the open man and executed.
Ball outside. Beyond the arc. Knocks down the triple. Ball's got 5 points.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Ivy outside. Back to Marshall. It's Rebounded by Washington. Williams has got 4 rebounds in the game. Pounded by Adebayo. Ball taking his time here. Williams in the post. Marshall's there.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Marshall, pounded by Ball. The floater. Marshall can't hit. Washington leading by 7. Here's Jones. A real weapon on offense, averaging around 24.5 a game. Drives to the hoop. Williams with it. Pass to Dumas. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Carter, he's checked in for Adebayo. Neesmith, he's checked in for Washington. Jackson comes in for Jones. Here's Morgan. Neesmith covering. Pass to Morgan. To the inside. Marshall inside. Pounded by Ball. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And Washington with possession. They're on a 15-6 run. Here's Dumas. No points yet. Counted.
And you can expect him to make it when the D is trash like that.
Nets trail by 9. Here's Marshall. Oh, yes! And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Ball outside. The 3 is up. The rebound by Carter.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Pass to Jackson. Back to Ball. And he's going for the oop here. Stolen by Carter. Off they go. It's a 3-on-1 break. That one goes in. Morgan's got his second basket of the game.
And you can tell they're in sync right now, expertly turning the steal into fast break points.
Now here's Williams. Ball outside. Here's the floater. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Wizards lead by 5. Here's Marshall. 6 points for him. Pass to Ivy. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Wow, Jaden Ivey. Goodness.
Ball outside. Down low. Here's Dumas. 3-pointer. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 3 assists now in this one. The Nets have got 8 of 13 attempts to go. Pass to Ivy. Here's Marshall. Pounded by Ball. Clock at 6. And it's Marshall penetrating. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Now a timeout called by Washington. Brooklyn making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Nick Claxton, he's checked in for Washington. And here's Jackson. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. They lead by 4. Pass to Claxton. Ball outside. Screen by Claxton. 5 on the clock. Offensive rebound. And Brooklyn with possession here. Jones from outside. The rebound by Nesmith. Washington leading by 4. Ball with it. He's got 5. Pass to Dumas. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Carter. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Marshall. Give him 8. From down low. And Brooklyn again with a bucket.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Nesmith on the wing. Here's Dumas. Sinks the tray. Dumas has got 8 points.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
Jones. That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2. Washington has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Pass to Dumas. Launches a 3. They get it back. Kicks it out to Jackson. Now Ball. Second chance effort. The shot off that time. Nets trail by 5. Here's Marshall. Here's Gaines. And he dunks it down.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Pass to Claxton. Now here's Jackson, tightly guarded. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. And the Wizards lead by 5.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Gaines, no good.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pass to Nesmith. 1:07 left in the first quarter here. Sends it home from three-point land. And now an 8-point Washington lead.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Marshall passes to Carter. And here's Jones, defended by Jackson. 4-3. Jones misses.
Tried to come right back at him with the 3. Not that time.
Ball outside. And he lobs it up.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. To the paint. Here's Carter. Nails the baby hook.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Washington leading by 8. Now here's Ball. He's got 5. Pass to Nesmith. Here's Dumas. Jackson on the wing. And stolen by Jones. Got a hand on it. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's Washington leading by 8. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
So on the floor for the Wizards, they've got Aaron Nesmith, Jackson out there with Mark Williams, and it's Jones in at the point. Here's Williams. Outside Nesmith. Out left to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. They shoot again. Washington again can't hit. Nets trail by 8. Reddish finds Jones. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Pass to Nesmith. Jones against Reddish. Oh, throw it down. Wow.
Wow. That type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, taking it right to the hole. No fear from Jaden Ivey in amongst the big boys.
Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
Brooklyn making a switch here. Adebayo's checked in. On target from about 13 feet.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Nets trail by 10. Ivy outside. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Shakes him. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Ivy's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
You know, Ivy wants to get to the rim, but good judgment taking what's there.
Williams, a screen on Jones. Jones, his shot is good.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
To the middle. Here's Ivy. It's rebounded by Washington.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Inside, here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Nets. Warriors coming to town for their next game, and that's the 3rd game out of 4 at home for them. And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Here's Adebayo. Checking the numbers, he's averaging close to 15 a game. Misses from close range.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Here he goes. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
At 6'9", Bam Adebayo is on the shorter side of centers. Yet he is elite defensively, Grant.
He's been top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting a bunch of times. Bam has an incredible motor, a great IQ, and he's a switchable big. That's huge. in today's game.
Free throw's good. Adebayo.
You have to love the style Bam brings with him to the floor. He's such a spirited player, and you can see his teammates enjoy it as well.
Morgan's checked in for Brooklyn.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
Jones, the pass to Williams. From the top of the key, and Williams punches it home.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Carter, a screen on Jones. There's the triple. And again, it's the Nets missing.
He's just basically a body out there right now, nothing else. The team is struggling, and he hasn't been able to help them out at all.
Pass to Williams. Hounded by Adebayo. Outside Neesmith. And here's Jones. 6 to shoot. Tries again. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
Oh my, sinking yet another mid-range jumper.
Nets trail by 18. Adebayo with it. Pass to Morgan. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Brooklyn shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Shooting for Brooklyn. Morgan stepping to the line with 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. All right, Richard, we're right here in the middle of the season. What's the mindset at this point?
Well, there's still a lot of games to be played. So this portion of the year is all about staying focused and engaged, as well as getting your body ready for the most important stretch of the season.
Here's Jones. Morgan with the rebound. Nets trail by 16. Fires for 3. Counted from distance. Morgan's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Williams, a screen on Adebayo. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Wizards lead by 15.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
For Brooklyn, they've gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. He wants to review the game plan. You look at Mark Williams, what a contribution.
They need to rethink their approach defensively. He's shown no signs of stopping.
Please give a big round of applause for your next Youth 10 team.
Marshall, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And Washington making a change here. Ivy, right side. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Morgan. He's got 9. Shot clock at 5. The Nets need to get off a shot here. The fader. Brooklyn, no good that time either. Washington leading by 15. And he banks in the layup. Give him 8.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Ivy outside, driving to the basket. Pass to Marshall from the arc. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Oh, sweet move. Rebounded by the Nets.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
We've seen scoring totals increasing, and fans might appreciate it, but NBA VP and head of basketball ops Joe Dumars said, quote, "I think what fans really want to see is incredible competition. The score is secondary to that. And guys, you talked about competing. Joe D brought it at both ends of the floor."
No doubt about that. Well said, Allie. Takes a three. No good on the shot.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Outside Jones. Williams with the screen. Jones, the pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Unleashes the bounce pass. An accurate assist.
Nets trail by 14. Here's Morgan. 11 points in the game. Pass to Marshall. 4-3. And score it. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
He's shooting well. Doing his best to keep this offense in gear. But he hasn't had a lot of support.
Williams with the screen. Here's Jones. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Jones has got 10.
He's looking much more confident here in the second quarter as far as his scoring goes.
Here's Morgan. It's rebounded by Moore. Washington leading by 13. They set the pick to the wing on the left. Dumas can't hit. The Nets have gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. Marshall passes to Adebayo. Carter with it. Williams defending. Carter, good. Now a timeout called by Washington. Richard, how do you think you would have fared if social media was as prevalent in your younger years as it is right now?
I can tell you right now, I would not be able to sit next to you right now, B.A. That's the type of life I would have lived.
Ball passes to Jackson. Here's Dumas from downtown. Rebounded by Marshall.
In the first quarter, he was raining down threes. That's not the case here in the second.
Gets it down to single digits. He's got 14.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Pass to Jackson. Here's Dumas. Fires for three. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got 4 rebounds now. Morgan passes to Adebayo. Uses the glass on the layup. Adebayo's got his second bucket on the night.
That's the spot where Adebayo can do the most damage.
Here's Dumas. Counted by Adebayo. Screen by Claxton. Here's Ball. Washington again can't hit.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
They set a pick. Pass to Claxton. Now here's Jackson. From the high post. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Morgan gets the 3 to fall. Morgan's got 13 points now in the quarter.
That's his 3rd three-pointer now after not getting any in the opening period.
Adebayo against Ball. Here's Dumas. He's got 13. To snap the cold streak. And that one is hammered home.
Exposing the defense and taking advantage in the paint.
Nets trail by 5. Pass to Morgan. Here's Adebayo. Here's Marshall. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Screen by Claxton. Ball passes to Claxton. That one goes. Count it. Claxton's got his first 2 points of the night.
Love watching ball operate in the screen and roll, just picking the defense apart.
Here's Marshall, pounded by Ball. Marshall can't hit.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
Pass to Ball. We've got 33 seconds left in the first half. That one a little long.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Here's Morgan. 17 points in the game. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Now Ball. 5 points in the game. Pass to Dumas. The three. Nails it from beyond the arc. Dumas has got 5 points in the quarter.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's Washington. They lead by 4. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Welcome to our 2K Sports Studio. The fans on the edge of their seats. On that note, Shaq, rough estimate, how many chairs have you broken in your life?
100.
And taking a look now at the Brooklyn Nets. They're in a close contest.
You can see their offense flowing tonight, especially in transition.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. They've got Bam Adebayo, and it's Morgan in at the 3. And that's the group for Jordi Fernandez as we begin the second half. Claxton a screen on Ivy. Here's Jones. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8. Nets trail by 6. Here's Marshall. And he lobs it up top. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Jones against Ivy. Claxton a screen on Ivy. Here's Jones. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here. That's good from Jones. Jones hits them both. Here's Marshall. Pass to Adebayo. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Ooh, had a nice open look right there. Morgan's got 19 points.
For a center, Adebayo is an excellent passer. He's always so aware of his surroundings.
Claxton with it. Claxton a screen on Adebayo. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. 10 points for him.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Here's Morgan, defended by Jackson. To the inside. Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
Jones against Ivy. Jones drives in. Shots blocked. Here's Marshall. He's got 22. Pass to Morgan. Here's Gaines. Adebayo in the post. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. And it's Jones with the ball for the Wizards. They led by as many as 18. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Indiana, where they'll face the Pacers. And that'll be the 4th game of this 5-game road trip.
Mega shot there from the coffin corner. It is fun to watch Ball shoot those and knock them down.
Ivy outside. Over to the wing. This one for 3. Marshall with the bucket. Marshall's got... points.
And that bucket from beyond the arc puts them within reach. He's really been putting that shot to work.
And I bet he's thinking that he could close the gap completely if he can keep those threes coming.
And now we're 3 minutes into this 3rd quarter of play. Jones, the pass to Jackson. Claxton, a screen on Adebayo. And here they go on a free run to the bucket. And finished off by Adebayo.
Yeah, just a tremendous athlete. Bam loves to run. Runs so well at that center position.
Pass to Claxton. Claxton, a screen on Adebayo. Back to Claxton. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Wizards lead by 4. Just over 3.5 minutes through the 3rd. Here's Morgan. Here's Gaines. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Here's Adebayo. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
And with a strong physical profile, Adebayo is willing to battle, always on the interior.
Pass to Claxton. Counted by Adebayo. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo. The Nets have gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. Here's Marshall, defended by Jackson. For the tie. Marshall can't hit.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Here's Jones, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Yeah, this is the attention Ivy draws from defenses. Forces them to be overly aggressive.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Washington.
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
Yeah, something else they're doing in this game is striking from long range. The defense just hasn't been able to keep them off the arc tonight.
Claxton, a screen on Ivy. Here's Jones, and it's blocked. And as it goes out of bounds, Washington able to keep possession. Ball with it, guarded by Adebayo. 5 on the clock. Took the opportunity when he saw it. He's got 13.
Such a good facilitator. Ball has nice touch on that pass.
Pass to Marshall. And there's the screen. Back to Ivy. And he's going for the lob. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Jones from outside. Got a piece of it, and they get it back. Goes back up. Rebounded by the Nets. Down low. Here's Ivy. Good D by Ball. Washington leading by 5. Jones feels it out. There's the drive. An easy 2 on the layup. Jones has got 18.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Tries it from the top of the key. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Ball passes to Jones. Shot clock at 6. The 15-footer. That's short off the rim. Nets trail by 7. Here's Morgan. Jones with the block. Adebayo against Ball. Out of bounds. It'll be the Nets ball. Carter, he's checked in for Adebayo. Williams is checked in for Washington. Nesmith comes in for Ball. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 6 of their first 12 shots to drop in this third. And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And Washington making a change here. Pass to Morgan. Shoots over Nesmith. No good off the glass. Washington leading by 7. Here's Dumas. He's got 18. It's good from the top of the key. Dumas has got 20 points. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambled.
Here's Marshall. And the Nets miss again.
They are just owning the boards right now.
Nesmith passes to Jackson. Outside Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Williams. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Marshall. He's got 25 to halt the run. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And it's Jones with the ball for Washington. They led by as many as 18. Pass to Williams. Now here's Jackson. Williams, a screen on Ivy. Back to Williams. Brooklyn pulls it in. Carter's got rebound number 7 tonight. On the wing, Ivy. Here's Morgan. Here's Marshall. Lays it up and banks it in. Marshall's got 8 points here in the quarter.
He's been a bright spot in their play today, but he could really use some help.
And here's Jones. 18 points for him. Williams with the screen. Shoots. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Jones has got 20 points.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Pass to Morgan. Here's Marshall. 30 points in the game. To the paint. Here's Carter. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Here's Dumas with the drive. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. And it's a 10-point Washington lead. Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt. Let's hope he's okay.
And, man, this really doesn't look good. Just the way it happened.
And you know it's serious if he's heading to the locker room. It takes a lot to get him out of any game.
Brooklyn making a switch here. to the middle. Ivy's shot is off. Washington leading by 10. Dumas passes to Jones. Williams with the screen to the inside. And Williams punches it home.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Here's Marshall. Softly drops in the floater. Marshall's got 10 points here in the second half.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
Williams with the screen. Jones' shot is good. He's got 22.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Outside Jones. McDaniels with it. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. McDaniels, a screen on Jones. 5 to shoot. Marshall can't hit.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Williams passes to Jones. Back to Williams. Jackson outside. Pass to Williams. Over McDaniels. Brooklyn pulls it in. Ivy, left side. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot. Ivy's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You know, when you watch Ivy, he's built to score, and man, is it fun to watch.
Neesmith passes to Jones. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Jones has got 24.
They have no answer defensively inside.
There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter. Marshall can't hit.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Neesmith passes to Jones. 24 seconds left in the third quarter. Inside, Williams. That's good, and it's Jones with the assist. And the Wizards lead by 14.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
Now here's Ivy. 12 points for him. Nails it from 3. Ivy's got 15 points. Just 4 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Jones. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
He didn't even look worried about the time on the clock. Nice way to end a quarter.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. It's Washington. They lead by 13. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
He does do a great job steering the ship for them out there and keeping the offense clicking.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so in the game for Washington, we've got ball. Nicholas Claxton out there with Jackson, and it's Moore in at the 2. Adebayo, that's good.
Nice ball movement there, delivered the pass right on time.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. They led by as many as 18. They set the pick. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
And Ball is such an effective two-way player. Takes smart shots on offense and really hustles on defense.
2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second. Nets trail by 12. Towns looking for an opening. There's the drive.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Claxton a screen on Towns. And Ball gets it to go.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. Pass to Adebayo. Some solid defense from Claxton. Washington leading by 12. And here's Jackson. Four on the clock. Jackson on the wing. Beyond the arc. It doesn't go for him. The Nets have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. To the paint. Here's Towns. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Pass to Claxton. Hounded by Adebayo. Sinks that one from the post.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Not enough room to get just like an easy layup.
Nets trail by 12. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Morgan, defended by Jackson. They set the screen. Here's Morgan, defended by Jackson. Shot's good by Morgan. Morgan's got 21.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
Off target with the three. The Nets have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Towns outside. Pass to Morgan. Launches it. It's rebounded by Washington. Here's Moore. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Nets making a change here. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line.
Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
Here's Morgan. And again, it's Brooklyn. Here's Jackson. To the left side wing. Ball against Jones. Brooklyn pulls it in. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Out to the right wing. No one near him. Here's Gaines. Can't get it to fall. Hounded by Adebayo. Jackson the screen. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Wizards lead by 11.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
You aren't exaggerating. You don't get to 20 rebounds without having a special talent for grabbing misses.
Moore passes to Claxton. Ball outside. Claxton a screen on Jones. Here's Ball. Claxton tips it back in.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? All right, time for an injury report.
Hey there, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for the Nets. It's not good. A broken ankle, potential surgery needed to stabilize it. And for a team with definite title hopes, it will now be a case of next man up until he can return.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Graham.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
Right wing. Pass to Jones. The three. They get it back. Here's Morgan. Here's Gaines. And here's Adebayo. Fires from deep. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
Just another thing that Bam brings to your team. The ability to knock down jumpers.
And the Wizards call timeout. Brooklyn making some changes. Ivy comes in for Bam Adebayo. And it's Marshall in for Jones. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on what the head coach for the Wizards was getting across in their huddle. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Nets trail by 8. Ivy outside. Here's Marshall. Over Ball. Marshall with the bucket. Marshall's got 12 points here in the second half. And it's Jones with the ball for the Wizards. They led by as many as 18. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Jones against Ivy. Shot from the top of the key. It's rebounded by Washington. Now Jones. Pass to Ball. Now here's Williams. Here's Jones. Ivy with the defensive effort. Nets trail by 8. To the wing on the left. Here's Marshall. And that's good. Off the glass that time. Marshall's got 36 points.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Williams a screen on Ivy. Jones drives in. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
And the Nets making a change here. Adebayo's checked in. The free throw off from Jones. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And he makes the first. And Williams drops them both. Brooklyn with the ball. It's a 10-point game. Pass to Adebayo. Jones grabs the board. Jones has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Dumas. Shoots from the right block. Here's Williams. And from 16 feet away, he cans it. Williams has got 26 points.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Here's Morgan. No good off the spin. Washington leading by 12. Ball passes to Dumas. The kick out to Ball. Pass to Dumas. Here's Marshall. 3-pointer. Ball with the rebound.
The rebounding differential is a major story in this game.
Down low. It's tipped. Here's Marshall. Fires the three. Jones grabs the board. Jones has got his 5th rebound in this one.
His three-point shooting kind of dried up in the second half. He is yet to make one after knocking down 3 before half.
Oh, wow!
Okay, I didn't see that coming.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Here's Morgan. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Ball passes to Dumas. Outside, Williams. Williams, a screen on Ivy. Throws it up high. Jones finds Williams.
And his teammates appreciate the energy. Nice job to keep the possession going.
And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Ivy.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Just 5 to shoot. Jones misses.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Pass to Adebayo. Here's Morgan. No good. Unable to win this run. Washington leading by 14. And here is Williams. We've got 1:28 left in the game. Williams, a screen on Ivy. Jones drives in. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Jaden Ivey.
Almost converts despite the contact.
Now, we don't pick favorites, Richard, but did you have a favorite road city?
Well, it depends on when you ask me, B.A. I love New York. That's my favorite city. I was born in L.A., but there's nothing like going home to Phoenix, Arizona, where I grew up.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. 1:21 left in the 4th.
Now, fans, you know what time it is. It's time for Team Up.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
Yeah, and this game really has his fingerprints all over it. He's been dominating and making it look effortless. It's always fun to watch someone just flat out take over like he's done here today.
You know, some guys aren't the same player on the road. Not this guy. He loves sticking it to an opposing crowd, and it only adds fuel to his fire. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
4th personal foul. Shooting for the away team. Flag.
First free throw is good. So Brooklyn ends up going with a new group. And so he makes both from the line. Well, the Nets shooting just 38% here in the 4th.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Wizards.
They had to fight for this one. With the game hanging in the balance a couple of times, they made winning plays, Grant.
It's all about having a strong mentality. What's interesting is that any time momentum turned against them, instead of folding, they responded with their own attack.
After coming away with this W, this will give them 42 wins on the year.
Yeah, it was a fun matchup this year. Neither team could gain an edge. It's the kind of rivalry you want to see between conference opponents.
Fires the 3, hits the three-pointer. 24 seconds left in the game. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
To the inside. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. There's 10 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. So it's Washington picking up the win. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And time now to present our player of the game.